You ever walk into a place, feeling like you're just another face in the crowd, only to have the whole room turn on you? That's what happened to Lena Harper, a woman who could buy the building she was standing in, but got treated like she didn't belong. It was a sunny morning in downtown Ashwood, at Riverside Trust Bank, and Lena, well, she was about to turn a moment of petty cruelty into a masterclass on power. Lena rolled up in her sleek electric SUV, dressed simple navy jacket, white blouse, no flash, no fuss. At 40, she ran Harper Solutions, a tech firm worth billions, but she didn't wear her wealth like a badge. That day, she was there for a small errand, pulling out $15,000 in cash to help the Carter family longtime employees at her latest acquisition cover their mom's funeral. It was the kind of quiet gesture that meant more to her than the $1.8 billion deal she was closing later. But as she stepped into the bank, the air felt off, like the place was sizing her up and finding her wanting. Behind the counter was Kaylee, a 28-year-old teller with a sharp ponytail and sharper attitude. Kaylee took one look at Lena Brown's skin, no designer labels, and her smile went cold. "Next in line," she called, barely glancing up. Lena slid her debit card over. "I need $15,000 in cash, please." Kaylee's eyebrows shot up, like she'd just heard a kid ask for a private jet. 15 grand? In cash? She smirked, glancing at her buddy Jake, another teller. "You sure about that?" Lena kept her cool, voice steady. "Yes, I'm sure." But Kaylee wasn't done. She demanded ID, then another, dragging it out, her tone dripping with condescension. "Big withdrawal like that. We need to be careful, you know." The lobby was watching now, whispers spreading like wildfire. Then came the moment that changed everything. Kaylee counted out the bills, made a big show of it, and dupes flicked the stack right off the counter. Money fluttered to the floor like confetti, and the room erupted in snickers. Kaylee covered her mouth, all fake innocence. "Oh, my bad," Jake chuckled, and even the branch manager, Tom Grayson, peeked out from his office, doing nothing. Lena, though, didn't flinch. She knelt, gathered every bill with a grace that silenced the room, and locked eyes with Kaylee. "Thank you," she said, voice like steel wrapped in velvet. As she walked out, a guy in a gray suit, Mark Reynolds, a board member from her acquisition target, watched, his face uneasy. He knew something the others didn't. Lena Harper wasn't just anybody. Back at her office in Harper Tower, Lena didn't rant or rage. She got to work. While her team prepped for the acquisition, she called her assistant, Jamal. Find out everything about Riverside Trust. Accounts, board connections, everything. Meanwhile, a teller named Maria, who'd seen the whole thing, couldn't shake what happened. Risking her job, she copied the security footage before Tom could delete it. That footage? It was dynamite, and Maria sent it to Lena with a note. This wasn't right. Lena's next move was surgical. The day her acquisition went public, $1.8 billion. Headlines everywhere. She marched into Riverside Trust with her legal team. Tom's fake smile faltered when she said, "I'm closing my accounts. All $75 million of them." Kaylee, now a senior teller thanks to Tom's favoritism, went pale. "All of them?" she stammered. Lena just nodded. "Respect's free, but disrespect? That's pricey." The paperwork was signed, the money moved, and outside, photographers tipped off anonymously snapped shots that had hit every financial outlet by noon. Riverside stock tanked 10% that day. The footage Maria leaked went viral. "Respect is free" trended, and suddenly, Kaylee's smug TikTok from her new office, "Don't let nobodies waste your time," was everywhere, side by side with her pushing Lena's money off the counter. Tom was forced out, Kaylee fired, and Riverside got bought out by Unity Credit, a minority-owned bank with a rep for fairness. Lena? She didn't sue or shout. She started the Grace Harper Fund, a $3 million initiative for women in tech, hiring Maria as its first analyst. A year later, Lena's story's still sparking debates. Was it justice or revenge? Did she dismantle a broken system, or just flex her power? I can't stop thinking about her calm in that bank, turning their laughter into her leverage. What would you have done? Drop a comment, tell me how you'd handle a moment like that, or if you think Lena went too far. Hit that like button if this hit home, and subscribe for more stories about people who rewrite the rules when the world tries to write them off.